Alrighty, here we have Stranded Deep being played on Switch. Okay, so this game, I want to say this game went through development hell when it came to the console release. It had some issues, it had some delays, but it finally recently released on the Switch. Before that, it was on Xbox One and PS4 there for a while. So I'm glad it's finally here on the Nintendo Switch. And this is a game that will definitely test you a bit here. So this is a game where you play as a plane crash survivor. And I'm going to go ahead and go to options here. So we've got audio options there. We've got general options. If you want the crosshair on, if you want item highlighting on, that definitely is key. I think you have to have that. Your brightness, your gameplay, your camera view mode. I'm not sure why it says first person when it's the only option you have. But, okay. Whether or not you want wildlife. So wildlife options. You've got environment options. I'm not sure why that's... Oh. Why did it change it? Haha. So you got wildlife removed, you've got default wildlife, you have passive wildlife, or default. That's how you should get. Okay, so there is third person. Okay, interesting. I've never played third person. I've always ever played first person. With that, I just went the tutorial on. Like I said, item highlighting on. So I got some good decent options there. And we're going to save the changes. So we got controls. You have different control layouts there you can choose from. And then you have, where did I say no on that? I have about. Okay, so you've also got here new game, cartographer, leaderboards. So I was saying, you play as a plane crash survivor, and you crash on this deserted island. Well, crash into actually the ocean, and then you jump on a raft and go to this island, and you have to just kind of survive. Here's cartographer. It's kind of neat. So here's where you can actually modify the world. So you can edit the current world. These red spaces you can't actually modify, but everything else you can up to a certain degree. And then here you can randomize the world, and you can do a new island. I'm going to go ahead and do change time slot, and we're going to do a new save game here. So I can show you guys how the game starts out. The graphics are pretty good. I don't notice any real slowdown. The world seems pretty large, although you can't really get anywhere when you first start. But let's go ahead and show the cartographer here real quick. So if I want to go to world editor, right, and let's say I wanted to edit this island here, or not. Why isn't it letting me do it? Huh. Interesting. Well, let me before. Okay, well. So let's see if I can do a new island. So when you do it, okay, here we go. Alright, so here is where you can adjust things. So you can adjust the size. So if you want, say, the island to be really large, you can do that. I'm going to do that actually. And minimum height, I'm going to bring that down. And you can choose max height. Influences the maximum elevation which island can reach. We'll actually bring that up. Minimum height influences the minimum elevation which island can have. We're going to bring that down. Change shape. Take this if you want to change the island shape of your island when you apply. I'm not going to do that though. And then you go over here to items. So this can dictate what you have on the island. So planes, cloth, sticks, rocks. You increase it here. You will hit the A to apply and then Y to lock. I'm going to lock these in here. Oh, planks, not plane. Wow. We'll do one plank. Now, the idea behind locking it is so that it guarantees it'll be generated. Sometimes when you generate things, things will be lost in the generation when you actually go into the map, which is kind of interesting. I'm sure it's just part of the engine. So we're going to go ahead and give some palm trees. We're going to apply those. You can see them populating. And then we're going to do some... Let's see here. We'll do... Try to find a yucca. You need yucca, actually. In order to build a... or I do one banana plant. You actually need a yucca in order to... I'm actually going to lock that in order to build a shelter. So let's say you wanted some rocks. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just do some small rocks. I'm going to apply the... Oh, due to limited island space, some objects could not be spawned, and the object counts have been updated to reflect this. Okay. Well, we're going to leave that then. Animals, I'm not going to put any animals in here. Shipwrecks, we're going to go ahead and put in... Let's put in a yacht wreck. Let's put a yacht wreck. Let's lock that in. And let's do a cargo shipwreck. Lock that in. And let's do a plane wreck. Lock that in. Okay, so now we locked some stuff in, right? And now we're going to go ahead and go back. Alright, so I want to discard any world changes. We're going to save it. And we're going to enter a map name. We're going to call it, we'll call it map 1. So we're going to map 1. And we have okay. And that'll be its name and its description as well. Oops. Oh. So again, we'll call it map 1. Real descriptive, right? Okay. And we're going to save that. It's going to generate the map. Okay, so now, when you go to edit the world, here's where you can replace an island with one you've made. So again, the red ones you can't actually modify, but every other one you can. So we're going to replace this with map 1. So we've replaced it. So now when you go there, you'll be able to see what we've spawned. And we're going to go ahead and say save. Saving the world data. Okay. And now we'll go into new game. So here's where you choose the difficulty. Hard or normal. Gender male or female. World existing or random. So choose whether or not to generate a new world or to use the existing one. Permadeath on or off. If permadeath is enabled, your save will be deleted upon death. Enable permadeath to make the stakes real. No thanks. Choose whether to omit dangerous wildlife or to make it passive. Wildlife passive, removed, or default. We're going to do default. Okay, and we're going to start the game. And here it gives you hints as the game's loading. This is kind of good information here, actually. Alright, so here you're on this plane. Looks like on a business trip, and then all of a sudden you crash in the ocean. Alright, so here you are in the plane. Safety to life raft. You have to get out before you die, because you will run out of oxygen. Okay, here is the raft. And I don't know if I died or if I got to the raft. Okay, yeah, I think I made it. Getting some decent tips there. Okay, yep, I'm on the raft now. Okay, so now when you get on the raft, you gotta grab the paddle with X, and you have to hold X to operate, and you gotta paddle your butt over to the island. And this is where you start. Okay, it looks like I'm I'll drag the raft up. Come on. Because I don't want to lose the raft. So I'm just going to drag it onto the island so we don't lose it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put the paddle back in its little holder here. I'm going to hold X to attach it there. And we're going to come over here to the storage. Over here. L to open it up. So we're going to grab a compass. We're going to grab... Okay, so compass has been stored in your backpack. And we're going to grab a ration, and we're going to leave everything else there. Okay. So we hit L. Now we've got a compass. It can be used for navigating between islands. Don't really need that right now. But this is your island. This is where you start out. And it's got crabs and rocks. And so, yeah, so the point is you just need to survive. Pick up 2 rocks and 2 sticks. We're going to pick up a rock. Oops. The X button. And we're going to... Whoops. So when you pick up an item in order to store it, you have to, as far as I can tell, you have to hit L in order to... make sure you're not holding it anymore. If you hit the L button, this brings you up to your inventory. You hit R, and it brings you up to your crafting menu. These are things you can craft based on the items you're holding. Either on you or in your backpack. And you've got different things. You got like tool belts and stone tools and shelters and consumable items, things like that, story items. So the point is you have to survive on the island by building yourself a shelter, a place to live, while defending yourself from wildlife, surviving the elements, and ultimately building a plane and getting off the island. If you hit the Y button, this brings up your watch. This monitors your health, your hunger, your dehydration, and your sun exposure. And here's your skills: your hunting, cooking, harvesting, physical, craftsmanship, Here's your status effects and your statistics. And we're going to pick up this coconut. Now with coconuts, I'm going to drop the coconut. Actually, I'm going to have to wait to deal with that. So you need a tool in order to bust open the coconut. And what happened? Let's see what happened here. I just get him. Let's see. Oh, the crab just pinched me. Okay. Well, that's cool. Alright, that's what happened. I walked over the crab and it pinched me. Alright, so now I gotta get a couple sticks. Alright, so I thought I saw a stick over here. Now, you can either find sticks, or you can, there's a stick right here, actually. Or you can, take down a tree in order to get a stick as well. That's a big stick. Let's go over here and see if there's any more sticks. Nope. This island isn't very big. Now, there's other islands you can get to in the distance if you can survive long enough in the ocean to do so. There are sharks that'll tip over your raft and kill you. You can drown. You can die from dehydration. You can die from sun exposure. So yeah, there's the world. The world's against you. So something to keep in mind. If you want to adventure out, you got to be prepared. I tell you, you got to be prepared. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the stick. All right, so we got 2 sticks, 2 rocks. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and craft. Oops. I want to craft the stone tool. Okay, so this is telling us we need to use the R to pin the recipe, track available materials. Alright, so you can actually pin it using the R button. Well, excuse me, the right stick button, or R3 in the PS3 realm, or PS4 realm. Alright, so we need a lashing. In order to get a lashing, we need to cut down a tree. Or cut down a yucca. So we gotta get the tool over here. We're gonna use the tool. And we're gonna find a yucca. Which is right here. So we use this to cut the yucca. And we gotta pick up the leaves. Oops. No, get off the tree. Alright, so we're picking up the leaves. See what I mean by you have to have things highlighted, otherwise you're not going to be able to see nothing. Imagine if it wasn't highlighted, you have no idea where that stuff is. Okay, so now we have to craft a refined knife. So we're going to use this to create a lashing. Oops. Bring that back up. Let's pin that again. Okay, so we need 4 yucca leaves. And we only have 2. So we need to either find where those other ones went, or we need to find another yucca. Usually, at least the islands I've played in, there's only usually 2 yuccas. So you gotta find the other yucca. Well, that's a palm tree. And keep in mind, all the while you're gonna have to survive. So like you gotta keep your eye on your health and stuff. I'm actually gonna. Is that a yucca? That's a yucca. Let's just do this real quick. So So yeah, I mean, keeping track of your health and stuff is important. It's not like necessary to do all the time, but just something to be aware of. Okay, and that should be all of that. Now I can craft a lashing. I'm going to go back to where my raft is, actually. I like to be near my raft when I build my shelters and stuff. Okay, so we got a lashing here. We're going to craft that. Okay, so now we need to do a refined knife. So now we can build a refined knife that lasts longer. Okay, so now we gotta skin a crab. Okay, so now we can kill the crab. Oops. So we're gonna use the. There we go. Okay. So now we can hold the X to skin it. Okay, cool. Still gonna have a craft or a campfire. Now, notice he said I have to cool down, right? So what you gotta do is you just jump in the water. And you just gotta make sure that you don't die by the shark that's over there. And it's getting dark. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. I thought it was. Okay, so now we need to not be oops. Not be crouching. There we go. Okay, so where is the raft? The raft's over there. Okay, so now I place a campfire. So now we gotta go ahead and hold ZL or hit ZL and ZR to flip through these here. Alright, we need a campfire. So we need sticks. So now we're gonna go ahead and come over to these trees. And we're going to chop them down so we can get some wood and make a fire. So yeah, the graphics are pretty good for being on Switch. No, they're not terrible. Alright, so now, and the music's okay. Oh, we need way more stick. The one thing I will say is the music does give the game atmosphere, but it also kind of breaks away from the immersion a little bit. Alright, so we're going to craft a campfire and put the campfire right here. Okay, so we need some kindling, which would be here. We're going to pin that. Okay, so now we need to grab another stick. So it's like cut this tree down and get another stick. Okay, a few more sticks actually. Alright, so we're going to run over here back to our fire. And we're going to now make some kindling. Alright, and we're going to light the fire. Whoops. We're going to actually select the kindling. There we go. Now we're going to hold it to light. There we go. Fire. Awesome. Okay, so now we got to grab the meat. And we're going to hold it to attach, and that's going to cook. Okay, so now while it's cooking, we're going to grab the coconut that we got before. We're going to drop it. And then we're going to use the knife. It's going to roll away to hack at it. There we go. Now we actually have the coconut. We're going to pick it up. And then we're going to drink from it. And if you drink too much, you will get sick. Okay. And now what you can even do, it's not showing it, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. You can drop the empty coconut drink, take the knife, hack at it, and now you have coconut to eat. Okay, so craft 4 palm fronds, cut down the palm tree, and chop the palm bunch to get palm fronds. Place down a shelter, okay. Now the shelter is the only way to save. So if you die before you're able to to craft a shelter, you're starting the game over again. So just understand that. There we go. I'm going to hack up these leaves. Actually, we're going to need to bring this over here. And we're going to have to drop them. And then hack it over here. So that way it'll be easier to pick up. Because if it's green on green, it makes it really hard. Alright, so I'm going to get some palm fronds. Now that it's dark. Alright, so we're going to craft a shelter. Alright, so we need a stick and we need a lashing. So, oops. Do we have enough to make a lashing? I don't think we do. No, we do not. Okay. So yeah, usually the first night you're going to end up spending the night in the dark trying to figure out where the yucca is. If you can find another one. Alright, so I need a lashing and I need a yucca in order to yeah, I'm pretty sure we need. Let's see. Let's see what we need. Yeah, I only have 1 leaf. Okay. Oh, wait. There's one right over there, I think. If you can get over there. There we go. Oh. Hey, we got it. Awesome. Now I'm stuck. Oh, no. There we go. You gotta be careful because if you jump too high, you'll die. Okay, so now I'm gonna run back over here to our fire where our crabs are cooking. Okay, and can we... Alright, so now we should have a lashing. Where'd it go? Should I not just make a lashing? Really? Could have swore I made a lashing. Oh, now it's gone. Okay. Well, that was fun. Alright, well, let's see. Can we build a shelter now? No, we can't, because we need a lashing, and we already had one. So either it's on the ground, somewhere over here, or I just completely... It's completely disappeared. Wait. I think I was mistaking... Oh, jeez. Okay. Never mind. Go back over to the yucca. Oh, God. What just attacked me? What just attacked me? I think it was a crab. Pretty sure it was a crab. I hope it was a crab. I hope it was nothing bigger. Yeah, it's the stinking crabs. It's gotta be the crabs. So it's traipsing through the jungle in the dark. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, I have... Oh. Okay, so you don't have to actually... Okay, I never knew that. You don't actually have to... Oh, that's cool. I like that. You don't actually have to hack them down. I thought you had to do that. Wow, I learned something new. And we're going to go back to our fire. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, awesome. So it didn't glitch. I'm just didn't pay attention. Alright, so now that we have the lashing, now we should be able to go ahead and build the shelter. I think. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put the shelter there. Yay, okay. Alright, so now I can save it. I'm actually going to go ahead and save it here. I'm going to hit X. And I'm going to save. Okay, and now I'm going to sleep. And now it's the next day. So yeah, if you ever want to get away to a tropical island, you can buy Stranded Deep on the Switch. And you can be on a stranded island anywhere you are. Alright, well, I'm going to end the review here, guys. I want to thank Beam Team for the review opportunity. This game is beautiful. It's awesome. It's amazing. I definitely recommend it. If you guys are a fan of survival games, this game is awesome and definitely worth getting. So, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.